All right, after a fantastic session on cybersecurity, we have something very interesting coming up. Just give me 2 minutes. We are just waiting for the speaker to arrive. Right. So up next, we have a fantastic presentation on unlocking growth opportunities by leveraging promoted offers. And for the same, we have Mr. Aditya Swaminathan, Associate Vice President, Paytm Ads. Let's welcome Aditya on stage. Welcome, Aditya. Some energy. I mean, I just feel there's so much low energy over here. All right, welcome, Aditya. There you go.
This one, right? Yes. All right. Hello, everybody. Very good afternoon to you. I'm Aditya here. By the way, just before I begin, a humble request. I really hope you all enjoyed this session because my team is here, my boss is there, his boss is there. So I really hope you guys have a good time, and this is a very valuable conversation for you all. So I'm here to talk about how brands can actually unlock, growth using promoted offers. And let's look at what has been happening in our own lives, right? So where should I click? It's not working. Yeah. Okay, so in the meanwhile, let me just ask you a couple of questions. Anybody could raise hands. What do you think about offers? Do you like to get pampered with offers when a brand that you like to shop from regularly? Do you like to get an offer that will help you make a decision, or you're just browsing and you get an offer? Do you feel instigated to actually, hey, let me go and check it out? Does anybody feel that? Show of hands, that's all? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what even the study says, by the way. Is it working now? Thank you. Okay, so, well, I think that quick survey that I did with you guys was very evident, but still, just to make my point here, when we typically go buying groceries at the local vendor or the cart guy who comes, where you buy your pyaz and aloo and sabjis, etc., you say, "Bhaiya, ₹2 ka dhaniya de do saath mein." That's typically how we've been shopping, isn't it? Or you go and have pani puri or golgappa, and then you ask for an extra suka puri at the end of it. Oh, that is the culture, perhaps, right? I think we're just used to that because we've grown up doing that, and we've seen our previous generations do that, and it continues. Doesn't matter where you're buying from, right? You're buying a car or any other automobile, you're going to ask for extra accessories at a discounted price, or hey, put me that idol up there or a perfume there, which is more like a freebie. You're still buying a 15 lakh car, but what you like is getting that one Ambipure getting fitted on your car. So naturally, as consumers, we are, for us, that extra pampering is a sense of satisfaction, correct? And I think brands and sales is driven by that consumer insight, customers want to at least perceive that they're getting their best deal, right? And we are value seekers. I wouldn't say we are discount shoppers. Fundamentally, we are all value seekers, correct? Well, a lot of us are here at IMI, and I'm sure we used this coupon code, which gave us a 10% off. For those who are invited by IMI, that's a different story, but but a lot of us were invited because we as sponsors said, hey, why don't you come for this event, correct? So I'm sure a lot of you would have gotten this kind of a coupon code from IMI, which is giving you a 10% off on this attending this event, or giving you a gold pass or a silver pass, depending on where you're coming from. So offers has pretty much been around all of us. We consume it daily. It actually helps us take that decision. It triggers that instinct to actually go and purchase a product or a service that we desire. Well, just to look at the stats, 95% of users today research for offers before they purchase. Just take a step back and think about yourself, right? if you're going to buy a smartphone, you're going to go and compare it on multiple websites, e-commerce, on the D2C website, etc. And you're going to see for that smartphone, where am I getting the best deal, right? If you're on any food aggregating app like a Swiggy or a Zomato, you go to the apply offer section and, well, Swiggy it or Zomato 500, whatever the deal is, right? So we like their offers, and a lot of commerce is actually driven because of that, right? What is the value of commerce? It's about $40 billion in 2021. And this is just post-COVID, like, when the markets just reopened, right? So in 2021 itself, $40 billion worth of retail commerce, both online and offline, actually was triggered because an offer was shown or an offer was given to the customer, and it brings in a level of affordability and an urgency to actually purchase. And well, consumer offers as a platform or as a service is actually growing at a 20% CAGR, give or take, and is expected to grow at that rate all the way until 2027. So that is the size of the overall industry that I'm just sharing with you, right? So before I go to saying what promoted offers is, a lot of us out here are brand marketers, and we actually want our direct to customer conversations to happen. We want customers to come on own website. We don't want that hops between e-commerce or, let's say, a distributor, a wholesaler, a retailer, etc. We want that direct consumer access. We want the customer to talk to us. We want that feedback. And how do you build that first party data? How do you actually use offers to your advantage to drive the conversation, to drive that traffic to your own website, own the customer CLM, correct, and actually aid the entire sales, right? So that is, I think that's a beautiful thing, like how offers could actually help you do that, or promoted deals could actually help you do that. And increasingly, as we move from a brand age to a product age, right? And what I mean by that is today, there are a lot of startups out here who are actually competing with erstwhile multinational, and I was the session with Aman was talking about the dinosaur era brands, right? Today, a lot of multinationals are actually competing with them, and that is because customers are becoming more product driven versus brand driven, right? And that is something that's happening, and a lot of sampling and trials or driving traffic or the intent is actually coming from such kind of offers, and D2C brands are actually taking advantage of that. So what we've been doing, and Paytm has actually been a pioneer when it came to cashback, points, scratch card, etc. So we started actually pushing that out for brands also, and giving an opportunity for brands to actually participate in that same ecosystem, based on which Paytm itself grew to become a behemoth in terms of the fintech ecosystem. So we started monetizing the scratch card as an inventory. So today brands can actually run promoted offers to transacting customers on Paytm who are real users and actually promote a deal. Here, this example is of Farmeezy, where it could be a new user offer or repeat transaction offer, or reactivating a dormant base. What we also came up with a beautiful ecosystem is in terms of our own loyalty program, which can be redeemed against brand offers. Now, these are slightly better or exclusive offers. So there is a smaller base of customers who are the most frequent transactors on Paytm, who is, by the way, our most high valued customers, who are actually using their points, and if I burn some points, I get an exclusive deal. Correct? So this is extremely high intent. Somebody's actually purchasing an offer to actually do a commerce transaction. So this is another beautiful way in how we are actually promoting brands. Jackpot, another segue to actually reach a wider base of users. So there is a bumper prize, but everybody who participates in the jackpot gets a sampling kind of an offer. I want to talk about Good Glam Group, or My Glam, right? Saint Botanica is one of their brands, and they actually use this as a very interesting hook to drive users to their website for their own D2C. They give an offer which says buy shampoo at 1 rupee, right? And participate in this jackpot, you will get a bumper prize of, let's say, 5,000 rupees, right? But everybody gets a 1 rupee deal, and for that 1 rupee, you go to that website, and then you actually purchase a 200 ml shampoo. For 1 rupee, you're going to pay 99 rupees as delivery fee. And I'm genuinely okay with that. 99 rupees, 200 ml, good brand, well, great deal, right? And then they also upsell on top of that. Build your cart for 300 rupees and the delivery fee is also gone. So look at the entire upselling journey that is coming up. For the incremental 150 rupees, I get 2 shampoos or maybe a body lotion along with the shampoo, right? Now, what they've done here is they are actually using Paytm's customers, high value customers, high transacting customers who are already spending at kirana shops and e-commerce and pretty much everywhere, and actually creating a hook to for users to actually visit their website, make a transaction, upsell. Now, beyond that, a lot of CRM goes into the play in actually nurturing the customer. So be it a user acquisition campaign or lifetime, increasing the lifetime value, a retention-based campaign, reactivating a dormant base, some of these kind of products that we've actually launched in the last 1 year has actually helped a lot of brands to actually build the D2C journey. And last but not the least, amongst what we are releasing in the market, very recently, like a month back, we launched the banner to deal offer construct. Basically, this is the post-transaction screen on Paytm. Once you made a transaction, you're looking on that screen for that to become a successful transaction, or maybe show it to the merchant, right? At that time, there is a coupon kind of an offer which is driven, and that offer then immediately triggers a promo code which the customer can copy and visit to your website. So these are the kind of pathways that we've actually created on the Paytm ecosystem itself to actually help you drive and supercharge your user growth. And before I leave you all, and I just want to talk about the strength of the platform. So there are a lot of platforms today distributing a lot of deals, right? So I just want to create a differentiator here in your minds. In terms of the scale at which we operate, 1.4 billion transactions every month. That is the scale at which Paytm operates, and that is the reach that you can leverage, which is almost 350 plus million registered users. That's half of India's internet customers are on Paytm, right? So with that kind of reach, transacting user base, a lot of segmentation can be done. So it's not like I'm just spraying and praying the offers to people. I'm actually segmenting users in the right cohorts to actually help build your campaign success. Secondly, in terms of our data, in terms of the transacting user base on a daily basis, there is 23 odd million users who are actually transacting on Paytm. Interestingly, 14% of our users are actually using Paytm in the vernacular app, and almost 70% of them come from tier 2 cities. For those brands who are looking beyond metros, beyond the top 6 cities for their growth, I think this is a very interesting and powerful way to actually go and communicate to Bharat, right? You're getting a huge audience base in tier 2, tier 3 cities. You can also do vernacular offers, etc., which means the engagements could be much higher on a user who has already changed their default language to, let's say, a Tamil or a Telugu, etc. And you're able to promote your brand very, very successfully. So, well, I think just to leave you with this slide, we've got brands from multiple categories who are working with us. Large companies like a Visa onwards to a Mondelez, right? CPG brands, daily use case brands like a Surf Excel to a Zomato, right? Fashion brands, premium brands like a Van Heusen or an H&M, or even a IT service brand like Zoho, right? Today is actually using this as a way to actually acquire, retain, reactivate, and grow their overall business. So that's all from me. I hope you had a good session. My team and I are actually here. We also have a booth downstairs. So in case you want to discuss more about the possibilities, etc., feel free to meet us here at IMI. We're going to be there for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for being a wonderful crowd. Bye-bye.